It's early morning practices. It's pickup games, whenever and wherever. It's the anticipation for the game today and the crack of the bat tomorrow. It's history, and it's groundbreaking. It's a dream that becomes a reality. It's believing through all the stops along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, it's always time to play ball.
Hey everyone, it's Boot Johnny. Welcome to the show.
Mi piace il tè con latte o senza latte?
Sì, mi piace il tè senza latte.
Anche a me piace il tè senza latte. Va bene, alla prossima, ok.
Ok, ciao.
Ciao.
Meow. No more. And why?
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
Parla
With
inglese.
Chris Singleton, I'm John
Parla
Sciambi. Plenty of
inglese.
storylines taking shape in this series as we
Parla
set the
inglese.
stage for Game 4, Chris.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just to win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat
Parla
every
inglese
game
con
the
il
same.
suo
But there's
ragazzo.
something about an elimination game that can put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. First pitch coming your way next.
Sana.
Studi italiano qui?
About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Colby Allen.
Io
What do you
parlo
have on
bene
him, Saeed?
italiano.
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
The wind of the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman.
Oh, Gallard.
Digs it.
That was perfect.
Sì, io studio.
Take your base.
That's a
And
double
at first,
play.
Whit
Doesn't
Merrifield
know
up
what
to the
to
plate.
He's not the power guy, but he...
So basically, so 2 bases.
Io, sì. Io. Stadio. Studio.
Matteo è molto alto.
Matteo è molto alto. Matteo è molto alto.
Mario è molto timido. Io studio italiano.
Lo studio italiano.
Radio. Radio. Io. No. Spagnolo. Italiano. Cagna. Canna. Cagna. Scusa, chi ha un marito inglese? La tua vicina Laura o il tuo amico Matteo?
Chiara è molto simpatica.
Tu parli molto bene spagnolo e italiano. E io studio inglese con la tua amica.
Il tu.
No. No. No.
Both answers wrong. It's a little off of these.
Anna, tu vivi in Italia? Ti. Mi. Tu lavori a Londra? Io vivo a Londra. Dove? Anna, tu vivi in Italia? Ti. Tu lavori a Londra? Io vivo a Londra. Io vivo con mia la ragazza. Io studio inglese con tuo marito. Rita. To Lucy is listening. We're on uncover hidden messages in everyday conversations. Before we listen in, here are
now it's Nick Senzel. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet
Scusa. Bene. Vivi. I'm your host, Lucy, and today we're listening to two people at an outdoor cafe. Ciao, mi chiamo Andrea. E tu come ti chiami?
Ciao, mi chiamo Ettore.
Scusa, tu vivi in Italia?
righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. Runner takes off.
Up by Brown.
A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly, and that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of...
Welcome back to Lucy is Listening, where I uncover hidden messages in everyday conversations.
One down, and here is Tommy Edman.
You should know.
First offering, runner goes, strike in there. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Two unsuccessful stolen base attempts tonight, so I think this is where we probably see them change up their plan offensively. The running game just isn't working, and those are falsely out, so they're going to have to string together some hits and change things up.
The Phils up by a run.
Scusa, tu vivi in Italia?
In game 4.
Scusa, tu vivi in Italia?
No, io vivo in America. E tu? Brasile vivo in America. E tu?
Io vivo a Roma.
Fantastico. Tu parli bene italiano.
Grazie. E tu parli bene inglese?
Sì, grazie mille.
Okay.
Tu parli bene inglese?
Parli bene italiano.
Grazie. E tu parli bene inglese?
Sì, grazie mille.
Io vivo a Roma.
So,
Io vivo a Roma.
Fantastico. Tu parli bene italiano.
Grazie. E tu parli bene inglese?
Sì, grazie mille.
Living in America, eh? Sounds like someone's covering their tracks, or perhaps they're just delivering a message from abroad. I'll get to the bottom of this. Remember, I'm always listening.
Now pitching for the Phillies,
I like the little
number
shoulder
30,
kind of squirrel.
Referral. Soda.
Oh, whatever, I got my TV.
Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the eighth. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the...
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He rocketed that one out of here. It's 2-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Luis Ariz stands in. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Now Freeman drives one deep to right. And that ball is out of here. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Andrew Bullock.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back. His second home run of the series, and they add a run. It's 5-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
Chris, this one got out of here quickly. Let's take another look with the help of StatCast.
Yeah, just a laser of a home run. 113 miles per hour off the bat. But, you know, it wasn't a towering shot by any stretch, and it didn't need to be. That thing was torched.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Base hit.
Now, third base.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. There's a swing and a drive. Tattooed and gone. He sends it out of here. Make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 7-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Matt Strong.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And up next for Los Angeles, Jake Fraley. To the right side. Stott over to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Nick Senzel.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's long gone. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning, and they add a run. It's 8-1. That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
1 out, base is empty. And here comes Tommy Edman. 1 for 3. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. The tag, and he's out. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered here in this one. That's hard hit in the line. Makes the catch. And that is that. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Phillies 1. Bottom of the 8th, now batting Jordan Luplow.
The right fielder.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of
now pitching for Los Angeles. Number 52, Jordan Montgomery.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs on 16 hits. No errors, they left 11 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run on 6 hits. 1 error, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Tonight, paid attendance at Citizens Bank Hall, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
Matt Chapman caught stealing a Dinosaur base. So then thirds, hopefully trying to. Oh wait, that's 74. Roll Dodgers. Dodgers Braves sounds good. Walked again.
Threats issued by President Donald Trump's FCC chairman. Listen up. In light of Jimmy Kimmel's suspension, ABC's Watch the game. So we continue with this too. Hawks scored by San Francisco Bach. Feature. What is it called? And you don't believe it's a ball. So you want to face him. I think he's about to be eliminated. Twins. Well, as long as it wasn't bad, I was supposed to get that far. I don't know who was on that team. Minnesota would be Sixers, I hope. This was Yankees, Minnesota, Tampa Bay ties. Tampa Bay came back, not good. 0-2, 1-2. Yankees came back, Minnesota won, good. This is the Yankees side. Minnesota on Texas, I'll take it. So 2-2. Fouled it off. There we go. Minnesota got one. That's pretty good. I give 4 runs. So there's 2 wins. Pretty good. Throw 1, 2 outs. Call that strike. Really cute, fortunate call. Sure, yeah. What's going on? One, two. Oh, I took a picture of it.
Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Well, when a team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first 2 games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these guys want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric. And this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And starting this one, Chris Sale.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone.
I don't remember
a gigantic blast. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. This guy with light tower power. Foul ball.
That's enough. I'll just make the video on the work. Nice.
4-4. Take your base. 3.
All right.
3. That's 4-4. 3. Out. 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 3.
Try to do so.
3. Out. 3. 3. Out. Out.
It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series. And now here's the Dodgers' designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Here comes the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
And here it comes. And there's a foul ball. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings, and that should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Luis Arraez.
So man aboard. Luis Ariz stands in. Line drive. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
Waste no time there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Man at first with one gone. Patrick Wisdom steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Hit well. Right field, way back, and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His second homer of this series. It's 7-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
Pierce Johnson will come in.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So up next, Nick Senzel. Swung on, belted. That one hops against the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time I'll go find a hole.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 1 for 3. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris after it. Nabs it. And that is that. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Braves 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Michael Harris.
Hello.
Ball 4, take the base. 3. Out. You're out.
Questions.
Out. 3. You're out.
Hello.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Johnson back to work. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one carrying. Gone! He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. It's 9-1. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Joe Jimenez. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Six also.
Here's the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom. He's already homered in this game.
No.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 10-1.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now, Nick Senzel. Slice to right. And it stays fair.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Could be extra bases. Lead runner around second. In there safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. In the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Tommy Edman will hit next.
High-pressure situation here. You can't afford to leave a runner at third in the postseason. It usually comes back to bite you.
That one is absolutely belted. In comes the runner from third, and it's 12-1. And he's got a double.
Picks himself up at RBI. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Aaron Bummer gets the ball now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped. Way back there. And that one's gone. A two-run shot. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 15-1.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way. Oh, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
So one out, nobody on. Next to hit, Luis Arias. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You connect and it jumps off your bat like that. You're thinking double at the very least. A great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
One out, runner at second. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Well struck left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow.
Up next, the third baseman.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Reynaldo Lopez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Man at second with one away. And next for L.A., Patrick Wisdom. Fastball for a strike. One away, runners at first and third. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that one hammered back there. And it's off the wall. One run is in. And he's got a double, his fourth hit.
He was all over that one. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Second and third, one gone. And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back there. Cat he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 20-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, 3 home.
Penn Murphy on to pitch here.
Number 56, Penn Murphy.
One down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Luis Arias.
Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 56, Ryan.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
So, Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Lewis Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Gets best of 4. The game finished. That's the closure. Tigers lost. Red Sox lost. Mariners won. Yankees shut out. Because of Max Fried has lost another game. Till Thursday.